Welcome to PCM Bite Size, a series of short, informative videocasts with experts in their field. The theme for today's session is the world in 2020, payments in Europe and Eurasia. Each year, PCM researchers undertake primary research across 33 countries in Europe and 10 countries in Eurasia. These reports give a market-leading and comprehensive picture of the digital and card payment ecosystems, as well as the hard data and statistics to back up that narrative. I'd like to introduce our expert for the day, Victoria Conroy. Vicky is the lead researcher and editor of PCM's digital and card payment yearbooks. Vicky, welcome.
Thank you, Alex.
Debit cards continue to be the most popular payment card for European consumers. What's helping to drive up card payments, or at least maintain the steady pace of debit card payments across the region?
Well, with nearly 87 billion payments in 2019, cards have become the most widely used cashless payment instruments in the EU 27 and UK countries. In the period from 2000 to 2019, card payments considerably outperformed direct debits and credit transfers by number, and with a growth rate of more than 10% compared to approximately 5% for credit transfers and direct debits. Notably as well, the number of payments with debit cards increasingly exceeds the number of payments with credit cards and delayed debit cards. And this general trend can be observed throughout the EU 27 and UK countries. However, the starting point differs greatly from country to country, owing to diverging national market infrastructures, payment behaviours and customer preference. Historically, debit cards were just used for cash withdrawals and POS payments, but with the advent of online commerce, international debit cards are enabled for online payments and online shops. Thanks to that, and thanks to the advent of digital innovation, cardholders in Europe are now capable of making debit card payments for purchases at POS terminals in physical merchant outlets, for online shops, in mobile shops, for mobile e-commerce, for contactless mobile, NFC in-store and card payments in-app as well. Additionally, cardholders can also connect their cards with digital payment services such as Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay and so on. Or they could connect their cards with virtual accounts of online payment service providers such as PayPal or Amazon Pay. Although the number of cards in Europe is growing at a rate you'd expect in a mature market at around 3%, card payments themselves are showing a strong increase of nearly 12% over 2018, helped by the rapid increases in e-commerce payments, cross-border payments, and the uptake of contactless for low-value payments. And Europe's always been a debit-heavy market, but payments on credit and delayed debit cards are registering a notable compound annual growth rate of 6.5% between 2015 and 2019. And that's compared with 1.8% growth in card numbers overall. And what's helping really is wider acceptance across a larger number of attended and unattended merchants, which is helping to boost the number of card payments across the whole region. And for that, you need more POS terminals, and the yearbooks show that the number of POS terminals in Europe grew by 8% to reach 19.45 million at the end of 2019, and growing by 51.7% in the last 5 years overall. At the end of 2019, there were more than 85% of total POS terminal base was contactless enabled, while mobile POS terminals are helping small businesses across the region to accept card and mobile payments, whereas before they were only capable of taking cash payments. Looking at the yearbook data, the total of POS payments by number for all of the E33 countries covered in the yearbook show an overall growth rate of 12.4% in 2019. And for 2020, we can expect that figure to rise even further, partly due to the pandemic, but also due to consumers really getting to grips with mobile payments, digital wallets and other payment form factors, which are helping to drive down cash usage across the whole region.
It's very interesting, again, just hearing those stats around POS growth, for all of those people in the market that are saying that the terminal manufacturers and POS providers are on their way out because the business is dying. Very interesting to hear that actually it's still growing and indeed is quite vibrant, with the addition of soft POS coming into the market and some of the MPOS terminals you referenced there. So there's life in that old dog yet for those that are still in there. Super, Vicky. I think I want to say thank you very much for all the hard work. I know it's a enormous product that we build, and it takes a lot of time and effort to put it together. So thank you for doing that, and thank you for your time today. You've been our bite-sized hero, and look forward to speaking to you again about the yearbooks.
My pleasure. Thank you very much, Alex.